for that brain attack. Let's see. Alright, this looks pretty normal to me. Alright, so it looks like organized crime is getting a little edgy. Pretty normal, I really don't see anything. We're gonna find out shortly if there's anything that we should know about. Okay, looks like we do have activity here. The lights are on, and I believe this is a construction worker once again participating. The same construction worker as before has been instructed to turn on the lights once again. And this is the construction worker that we have on video under the influence of narcotics and alcohol. He has returned back, and you can see the lights are on command signal. Once I focus that way, and well, this is Thomas Cicero, Mayor Larry Dominic, signed contract with the contractors under the influence of narcotics and alcohol on video. Same individual has returned back, and obviously he is waiting for the command signal. That's it. Alright, so that's the individual right there. And you can see his construction uniform from there. Alright, getting ready for the mob. This could be the reason for the construction worker. And there's Carlos as well. So we have a double whammy. We have a double whammy. We have the construction worker, and we also have Carlos, both same time frame. Okay, same time frame. So let's see if we can catch the mob. Obviously, they're trying to create some type of distraction away from the mob. This is one of our main characters, of course, in charge of the paperwork. Okay, making sure there's no paperwork trail. Okay, that's the reason for the mob being involved in criminal activity. I think the mob is gone. I don't see her vehicle, guys. I think she has flown the coop ahead of time. The individual is still there. Okay, the individual is still there. Okay, but no sign of the mob. No sign of the mob. Let's pay close attention to the time frame here. No sign of the mob at 4:03 p.m. 4:03 p.m. It looks like the mob has she left early, guys. It sure looks like she left early, so I don't see the mob. Oh, where? And there's a beep as well. Another beep. Several beeps. This is rush hour. I don't see nothing, guys. Oh, there we go. The construction worker has been instructed to move. And he's moving farther away than usual. You can see. So we're going to find out why the construction worker was instructed to hide from camera view. He's been instructed to back away. There she goes. That's the reason why. Right there. See that? So there we go. There we go. That's the reason why the contractor was instructed to move back on command signal and turning the lights on. The mob, at the same time frame, once I focused on him moving back, Catfish, the mob was instructed to drive by. See that? You cannot deny the contractor that has a Thomas Cicero contract working on the corner building under the influence of narcotics and alcohol has an affiliation, a connection with the mob, Board of Education, District 99, female employee, both working in Cajon. And obviously the contractor offering a distraction of Catfish. Bait, focus, follow, attention span. Once I focus on the light and him backing up, until she was instructed to sneak up behind me, and we were able to capture both on the same time frame. Isn't that something? Uh-huh. All right, guys. Here we go. 4:05 p.m., 4:05 p.m., June 3rd, 2026, Wednesday, okay? This is it. This is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment, and once again, if you want to get rid of somebody, you attack their brain electronically, okay, from any electrical source outlet, okay? But if you want to get away with the murder, well, you're going to have to implement what just took place right here, okay? This is social acting, plays a very critical role in attacking the victim's psyche, okay? And catfish, bait-focused follow attention span, is just one of many scenarios manipulating the victims to respond at home and preconditioning them, and the consequences are very severe on the doctor's care. The individual remains with the lights on to avoid any affiliation, connection, in wrongdoing of the mob, Board of Education, District 99, same time frame as this individual backing up. Now, they're leaving the lights on to avoid any self-incrimination. The reason for the mob, once again, is to make sure there's no paper trail. Okay, that's the reason for the dollar store owner instructed to pass the business over to a family member, and he was waiting yesterday for my ex-wife as she was returning back from the laundromat. Okay, he gave my ex-wife a very sad story that he was forced, that he had no other alternative, his last resort, and he said that he had to sell his business, and he is moving back to his native country, okay? And obviously that was a lie, and my ex-wife fell for it. She came home, and boy, did she let me have it. She said, are you happy now? She repeated the same phrase over and over, are you happy now, okay? And obviously she was very upset, and she even called me a monster. That's right, a monster, because in her mind, she thinks I am picking on an innocent man. This individual is well involved in criminal activity, just like this contractor right here with the lights on, and of course with the mob, Board of Education, District 99, male and female, okay? They are working with a military-grade technology, Army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device, high-tech surveillance monitor, okay? So once again, if you want to get away, if you're trying to get rid of somebody, you attack them electronically, okay? If you want to get away with the murder, make sure there's no affiliation, no association, blaming, coming toward you. Well, just like the work permit not being displayed there. Same scenario, okay? Thomas officials are making sure there's no loose ends. Same thing, okay? Same thing. And same thing with the mob. To avoid any affiliation, she needed the distraction so she can get away. But guess what? She didn't get away because she has to return back tomorrow, okay? And she's going to have to face the music. And we're going to find out if this contractor is willing to continue. And obviously he is hiding his identity, but we have him on video clearly under the influence of narcotics and alcohol on video, and you got his information right there, okay? So, well, what can I say? We have the nurse. That's right, the nurse was parked right here earlier, and same scenario, on command signal. I was focused on Homeowner Martinez parking her vehicle all the way over there, four-door black Jeep. And once I focused on Homeowner Martinez, going back and forth, the nurse was instructed to drive away. Now the nurse is documented as organized crime family employee, and that's the reason she's running, all right? We got the nurse running on command signal with the narcotics inside her book bag. That's right. So the nurse grandma's nurse. The reason the nurse was handpicked by organized crime is so there's no loose ties. See that? That's how you do it. So everyone here is affiliated with organized crime. It's called making sure there's no loose ends. Okay, that's the exact pronunciation. The individual continues with the lights on. Continue baiting me, of course. And obviously the distraction is over with. But to avoid any suspicious activity, he's just going to leave the lights on as if that's normal. Okay, that's not normal. Okay, this is it's nighttime, daytime. We're moving on for now. All right. So we got the nurse. Okay. 5130, and now we got community gang stock. And I believe we have another police officer this morning. Okay, yeah, we do have another police officer this morning, and both vehicles are gone now. But the police officer was working alongside homeowner Martinez. Okay, we have the video of the police officer arriving. Once he did a pass by, he returned back. The same police officer returned back, working alongside homeowner Martinez. Okay, on video. Okay. And other than that, that's it. Okay? So, the dollar store owner, creating family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger, and my ex-wife, reaction and response on video. Calling me a monster. Repeating the same phrase over and over. Are you happy now? She was very, very upset, guys. Okay? So, you can imagine playing the victim does play off when it comes to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, on video. All right, we're moving on for now. We are waiting for these individuals. They are working quietly on the second floor, and they didn't even bother opening up the windows. And the female, the little boy right along continues. The little boy right along continues, okay? So that's it. And 4:12 p.m., June 3rd, 2026. Now, I stated that I did not see the mob. And I was looking for her. I couldn't find her. Reason? She was hiding. Okay? There we go. There we go. And that is the contractor. You saw the label on the side. That is the contractor on video. Okay? We got him on video. The contractor on video. You cannot deny the contractors. Homeowner Martinez. Is that her? Is that her? Let me see. I believe her vehicle is gray. Let's see if that's gray. Okay, it could be homeowner Martinez family friend. Okay, so we do have the contractor with the label clearly printed on the side of the truck. Okay, so those are the contractors. Even they're still working there, guys. They're still working, and the contractor is still here. All right. All right. So please contact Internal Revenue Services, the IRS, posted date January 8th, 2025. Fill the petition with a tax preparer tax evasion regarding 5132. As you can see, Nello Greco is still not there. Nello Greco is next door, 5135, second floor hideout. That's right. And they have changed the blinds, and it doesn't match. White with ivory. See that? White with ivory. See that? And other than that, it just got real quiet. We're still waiting for 5132 to serve customers indoor, outdoor recreational facility golf course. And once again, the white utility work van is hiding from camera view right here. So very shortly, they will be making a run for the money. What is run for the money? Well, they're carrying the goods. That's right. And they will be transporting long distance as far as Hawthorne track race horses. Okay? They're using animals. It is animal abuse. Okay? Individual continues with the lights on. And 4:15 p.m., 4:15 p.m., June 3rd, 2026. And, well, that's the reason. You can see the bright light harassment right there, the intensity. And all I have to do here is simply go like this. And that will eliminate that. See that? But the bright light harassment is being used back here. That's where the lights are coming from, right there. Okay? Right there. Right there. Okay? Community gang stalking continues. Remember, tunnel security patrols are depending on this. Okay? They're depending on that. And that's the reason for the police officer arriving in the front, working alongside the Martinez family. Okay? Now, my ex-wife responded by attacking the door. Okay? You can see the indentations she left right there. Because she couldn't come in, and I placed a safety latch to allow me extra time. These are deep gashes. This is not a regular door. This is solid oak. Okay? So you can imagine if I would have stayed here, that would have been a flesh wound, very deep. And this is exactly what tunnel security officials are working on, manipulating the victim to respond in this manner. Okay? Very dangerous, very lethal. My ex-wife has no idea, and that's why it's called the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. You can see, I'm putting my finger right there, and right there. It's very, very dangerous when you play psychologically with the victim's emotions, okay? This is to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, deep gashes that would have been very lethal if I did not run inside my room. You can see the slashing that took place over and over again, and you can see how deep these wounds are. This is very, very deep. See that? And that would have been me. Okay? Police officers in the area are waiting, standing by, set up traps, false police reports, harass, court dates, order of protection, document a history of mental health issue illness once I respond to the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. Pretty quiet. Pretty quiet. Alright, now this is the weapon that she used right there. Okay, that's the weapon right there. That's it. That's it. She couldn't get in. Oh, did you see that? Let's see. Oh, do that again. Do that again. What was that? What was that? Huh? We caught it the first time. You might as well do it again. See? Let's do it again. Nope, I guess not. They got caught the first time. On and off switch. They got caught. They got caught. You saw what I'm talking about? That is called on and off switch. See that? That's the reason they can turn on and off, especially with vehicles with the smart lights. Will cause accidents and death. That's right. On video, you saw that. Now the individual's gone. The peekaboo. Now you see me, now you don't. To create disbelief, mistrust, anger among family members and, of course, friends. But the consequences are very severe under that care. See that? So now he disappeared and with his lights. Big deal. He disappeared. He got away from the crime scene. Okay? But he has to come back. We do have that contractor now participating as a distraction from all the time. Okay, all the time. And we have his partner driving with the white truck, clearly with the logo right on the truck, driving by community gang stalking. All right, we're moving on for now, guys. We are waiting for the white utility work van to move on and serve customers long range, utilizing Hawthorne track race horses. Once again, this is the aftermath of my ex-wife reaction and response as far as her statement, the conversation that took place between the dollar store owner and her, even though his dollar store was empty, and he was done for today. All he has to do was leave, but the intent was there and the motive. That's right. She went to the laundromat in the evening, okay? And he waited for her on command signal and had a long conversation with her right in front of his business, even though he had no items to sell. The store was empty, okay? His objective was right there and motive, okay? Was to create family conflict, emotional distress, anxiety, disbelief, mistrust, anger. I uploaded my ex-wife reactionary response dollar store meeting with her, okay? As far as returning back from the laundromat. She got home, and yes, attacking the victim's emotional disturbance state of mind, playing the victim, is exactly what Toronto City officials are working on, psychologically attacking the victim's psyche, okay? Let's not forget, you saw the door, and immediately Toronto City officials responded. For 2 days straight, the Department of Public Health was parked right here in front, trying to capitalize on my ex-wife's reaction response, and she even stated on video she feels like throwing gasoline, that's right, and bleach at my face, okay? So that was it. That was it. Toronto Cicero was celebrating. They were celebrating. Toronto Cicero officials were celebrating. Let's not forget, there's no police officers now, but they're clearly waiting for me around the corner. That's the reason why homeowner Martinez continues baiting me by parking her vehicle right there, okay? She wants me to follow her. Not her exactly, but that's her motive. That's the strategizing. Catfish, okay? Bait, focus, follow, attention span, search active. Other than that, we did catch the individual, 5139, smoking a vapor next door, 5139. Clearly, that's a trap house working alongside this female and her brother, and they are targeting young teen victims, okay? So this individual is well documented from our first YouTube channel. That's how I recognize them. And he even said hi. He knows who I am. He was involved in the Plant Set Fire on video. You can look that up on our first social media platform. He was involved in a Plant Set Fire that we did manage to get a police report, okay? We do have good police officers out here, and they want us to think all the police officers are bad. Of course not. We got good police officers, but unfortunately, the ones involved in criminal activity are placed in high-ranking departments, and this is the designated area for them, along and as well as going over the bridge on Laramie toward Walmart and Hawthorne track race horses. We even have the police officer provoking a confrontation once I exited Hawthorne track race horses and Walmart, okay? So we have the police officer on video while waiting for the bus, okay? So this is ongoing. And we also have the police officer each time I go grocery shopping. That's right. It's not over. So, the dollar store owner gave my ex-wife the impression that he could no longer stand the constant surveillance. It's nerve-wracking, and he's going through a lot of traumatic stress, and he had no other resources but to sell his dollar store, okay, and return back to his native country, okay. I believe my ex-wife stated Arab, okay. So there you go. He should be all the way over there, but obviously he's not. We have video footage of him returning here. I think he's signing over all the rights and paperwork to his family member. Obviously it's all a lie. He's just been instructed to pass the business over to a family member. This is called making sure there's no loose ends to avoid the paper trail. Get it? That's how you do it. And that's exactly another reason why there's no permit, work permit at 5130 right here, okay? And we also have footage of the police officer placing tickets on the Martinez family and homeowner Martinez placing the tickets herself and doing a lot of social acting. And the reason for the tickets is to make sure there's no affiliation with wrongdoing or connection with the Martinez family. That's the reason for the tickets on the vehicle on video. Okay, no favoritism as well. All right, we're standing by. Murder plot continues. Extreme lethal. High-level frequencies, electromagnetic field waves. Okay, please subscribe to Tech Ingredients YouTube channel. Tech Ingredients. Detailed information, organized crime, family process. That's what we're dealing with right here. And obviously, I'm not sure. Okay, so for now, we're moving on. Okay, so we were able to capture everything on video. 4:26 p.m., June 3rd, 2026. Moving on. Let's see if we get any action here. Okay. And we were able to capture the mob right here. All that mumbo gumbo jumbo for nothing because we still got the mob right here. That's right. All right. 4:26 p.m. Let's make sure we got this right here. We were able to capture the mob. Pretty slick, you gotta admit. Okay, so we were able to capture the mob right here, guys. Right here. And obviously the contractor was trying to create some type of deterrent for her. Okay? It's called facing the music, people. That's right. Alright, so that's it. We were able to capture the mob on video. We got her! It's tough. I know, it's tough. That's the way it is, guys. It's called facing the music. We're getting ready. And we probably got something here, but... Okay. Standing by, guys. Okay, let's make sure. Okay, we do have another vehicle backing up, so let's see what happened there. We do have a vehicle instructed to back up. That is the white vehicle right there. So and the lights are on as well. Same scenario, lights are on, and obviously involving criminal activity. And it looks like this vehicle will be meeting with Carlos. That's right, this is a pickup of narcotics with Carlos. We were able to capture him on video. There we go. That's the reason he was instructed to move back. Okay, this is a pickup, and Carlos should be out shortly with the protein shake. Watch out! Not the first time, of course. But this individual was waiting for the command signal to do so, okay, to do so. And all he has to do is wait for Carlos to come out. And the protein shake, the narcotics will be inside the cup. That's how they're going to do it. See that? That's how they're going to do it. Not the first time. We caught this individual in the act 3 or 4 times already, guys. Believe it or not, they're not ashamed to show what they're up to. We do have a truck that just parked in front, and it is a distraction. You can clearly see. Look at the way it's parked, and now it's being instructed to drive away. Told you. On video. Watch out. The silent alarm has been triggered again. And now we got the black truck. And look at what the black truck is, look at, let me zoom in. Oh, no, wait, there we go, there we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Open for business. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. And the black truck just barely arrived. Just barely arrived. The black truck, as far as picking up the baby from the babysitter, barely arrived. Look at the lights. This is a signal as far as the police officers involved in criminal activity for safe passage of narcotics. Pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. Pedal to the metal. We got him. Mm-hmm. There we go. Then the individual is leaving after making a failed attempt at a distraction. The black truck clearly blocking the view of the white vehicle. On video. A pathetic distraction. He moved real close. He moved right side by side to that silver truck trying to get my attention. So I go like this and then the transaction is made. He just got real quiet. He just got real quiet. Look at what we have here. Here we go again. Another one. Here we go. Mm-hmm. Look who arrived here. So we got another individual, but I'm not quite sure how that is, what type of distraction they're giving out there. Okay? He is hiding behind the tree. Okay? He or she. And the lights are on. Well, this is our neighbor. Okay? And that's it. Okay? That is a catfish, of course. That is a catfish. But obviously, that means that this white utility work van will be leaving shortly. That's the reason for this individual participating with the lights on. And of course, that right there is a pickup for the trap house at 5139. And of course, next door, 5135. Two trap houses to choose from. But most likely the trap house at 5139, where the individual was caught with the vapor, okay, will be servicing these individuals. That is a pickup area for narcotics right there. Mm-hmm, right there. And that's the reason why this individual has the lights on. So the police officers involved in criminal activity can make sure this individual is undisturbed. Okay, so that's exactly what is taking place regarding the trap house. There we go. So we should be able to capture him here on video. Okay, we should be able to capture whatever movement there is there. And that's it. Okay. This is big, guys. History in the making. Now the individual's work going away. This individual seems like a really nice guy. Okay, he seems like he is a hardworking guy. He is. There goes Homer Martinez. There we go. I told you. And the second she's wearing a listening device. Okay, she's making periodic deliveries, Village of Pilsen area, and you can see. There we go. Oh, look at that. She's getting inside that vehicle. Look at that. Narcotics. That vehicle was waiting for her. Look at that. That's the reason for the discretion on command signal. And obviously, this is, there we go. Oh, that's the truck across the street with the babysitter trying to create some type of distraction away from homeowner Martinez. There we go. Make some more noise. Make some more noise. My blender sounds louder than that. You should be ashamed. There we go. There we go. Watch out, you're going to wake your baby up. Oh, look, all that smoke. Here we go. So we did strike a nerve. How about that? How about that? What a small world. There we go. More community gang stalking. What else you got? Homeowner Martinez snuck in that vehicle, clearly waiting for her, involved in criminal activity. There we go. That's the information we needed right there. That's the information we needed right there. We got it. We got it, baby. You wanted my attention? You got it, baby. We got it. And obviously, Homeowner Martinez is in the fast lane. This female is very, very busy. She's working hard for the money, just like the money that's just the song says. She parked her vehicle all the way over there as Catfish, and she's being picked up by organized crime family employees and most likely by local gang members in the area, and obviously expansion in the workforce. The local gang that I'm talking about goes way back to our first YouTube channel. The president and the vice president of Villager Pilsen gang, okay? We have these two individuals arriving in a blazer, having a public meeting with Nello Greco and his nephew, Anthony J. Loader. And we have footage that we uploaded several times on when they had the pool, okay? This was early, very early on footage. And that's what we got. And what made me go back all the way to our first YouTube channel was the green vehicle that was registered Villager Pilsen. That's how I made the connection. And I said, wait a second. Those two gang members, I know them. So there you go. What a small world. Okay, so look at how beautiful everything worked out. How about that? I told you the guy with the truck, he's a nice guy, but he was instructed to create a diversion, a distraction, by simply revving the engine. And these are exhaust system with very unique sounds, each one long-lasting, prolonged exhaust sound noises to attack the victim's psyche, okay? 4:37 p.m., June 3rd, 2026, Wednesday afternoon. The game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, and entrapment. Now, what made Homeowner Martinez come out as far as waiting for the command signal? Obviously I was focused toward this direction, okay? And once I was focused toward this direction, remember, I was focused on the black truck arriving. And I was giving you a play-by-play that this individual is a nice guy. And as soon as I went like that, Homeowner Martinez snuck in that black vehicle with the lights on. That is a signal for the police officers involved in criminal activity that they're ready for pickup. And they were waiting for the command signal. The reason for the hesitation in leaving, they needed a distraction from the black truck. And they also needed to wait for the police officers to be posted for safe passage. And so they won't jeopardize. But you saw the bag Homeowner Martinez was carrying time and time again with narcotics, okay, on video, okay? So we got the individual on this video as well, leaving off. Dark tints as well, dark tints. 4:38 p.m., Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. Once again, guys, this criminal organization is responding and panicking. This is categorized as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. And that's another reason why you don't see the police officers in the area. In fear of any implications, any involvement. Well, if you want to get rid of somebody, you attack the brain electronically from any electrical source outlet. If you want to get away with the murder, well, you just saw it right there. You just saw it right there. The game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment, and obviously community gang stalking is a big part of it, okay? Creating fear, distraction, and I'm being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies, okay? This is lethal. Constant shock treatment to the brain, blood trauma to the brain, okay? Sooner or later, my brain will start bleeding again. Now, my doctor at Oak Street Health, Dr. Augustine, okay? After reviewing my MRI and CAT scan, he advised me, yes, Miguel, you were bleeding. You have nothing to worry about. The bleeding has stopped You may go home and relax, and that's it, okay? I did my homework. When the bleeding stops, it creates a blood clot. This is dry blood that travels up the stem of the brain. Very narrow passages, okay? Blocking off the oxygen. Silent, incoherent victims. Nursing home final phase, identity theft Medicaid takes place. Organized crime family process. It's a long, tedious process. And obviously, this criminal organization intent is there, okay? Now, very similar to not placing a permit, a work permit, 5130 or address identification, okay? To avoid any affiliation of wrongdoing. That's how you do it. It's called making sure there's no loose ends. Very similar to the dollar store owner signing over the dollar store to a family member to avoid the paper trail, okay? To avoid any loose ends. See that? Very certain, and that's what this is the reason why the mob, Board of Education, District 99, male and female, are involved. Okay, because of the paper trail, guys. They know how to make that disappear, including me. Including me. Okay, so don't think. They're real quiet. They're listening to me. I know they are. All right, so we're going to continue focusing on homeowner Martinez, black 4-door Jeep, all the way over there. Yeah, right. Now we know what's going on. Now we know. We're going to continue focusing on this 5139, the female, waiting for her to see if she comes out and makes any deliveries right here. Yeah, right. Both of these vehicles have been instructed to park here as catfish. Bait focus follows into this plan. And as you can see, homeowner Martinez is traveling with a driver now as far as the trafficking and distribution and packaging of narcotics. Once again, homeowner Martinez now has a driver, okay? These are local gangs giving her the protection she needs, and she feels pretty safe. And now she's on video, a clear participant of this type of criminal activity as far as state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. Thomas Cicero officials and our Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, are spending taxpayers' emergency revenue funds to get rid of me. Okay, well documented, May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m. And February 27th, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m. On both occasions, once I removed the items from the window, they canceled the threat. Okay, this is taxpayers' emergency revenue funds being misused. And a safety concern because the whole block was on lockdown. No one can come in, no one can go out. Make some noise. All right. Okay, we are waiting for the dollar store owner to arrive. And sure enough, he did. He's supposed to be in Arab. Sure enough, he did. The dollar store owner is back. Dollar store owner is back. Right there. Right there. After giving that sad story that he had no other alternative than to sell his dollar store, and he's going back to his native country, which my ex-wife stated was Iraq. So she thought he's still here. He's not going nowhere. This is a family affair, okay? He just simply passed the business to a family member. That's it. That's how you do it to avoid the paper trail. That's how you do it. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's his information right there. The dollar store owner is not in Iraq. He's still here. He's still here. My ex-wife is going to be surprised. There we go. All right, so that's it, guys. That's it. We're still waiting for the white utility work van to drive off. And for now, that's it. We are moving on. Okay, we got what we needed here. No biggie. Get involved, guys. I want to take this opportunity to let you know my ex-wife will be leaving to Mexico soon. She has instructed me once again well, I have to move out. Okay, not because she's being, not because she's mad at me, but because she has a mortgage and she's asking $1,200 for this apartment. She told me if I can afford it, I can stay. I can't afford that. I'm paying $500 out of the goodness of her heart. How can you help out? Sure, you can. You can follow these individuals as far as the drop off. There we go. There's the dollar store owner. On command signal. On command signal. He was instructed to make that turn on command signal while I was sitting down. See that? So that's what he was waiting for while waiting patiently right there. See that? We were able to capture him. Remember, this is what I did. I sat down and the instructions were given to go ahead. He was clear of distraction. See that? This military-grade technology is set on the victim's eye scope, which means they can increase and intensify light harassment on and off switch. See that? That's how that works. This is a high-tech surveillance monitor. Military-grade technology, Army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device. That was clearly demonstrated right here. You saw the dollar store owner parked there, but he was waiting for the command signal to drive away. We were able to capture him the second I turned around. Bam! We got him. That's how you do it. All right. All right. 4:46 p.m. 4:46 p.m. June 3rd, 2026. Wednesday. That's it. All right. Let's move on, guys. This is a broken record by now. Okay. It's a broken record by now, guys. Way played out already, guys. Way played out. 4:47 p.m. Wednesday, June 3rd, 2026. This is a clear example that tunnel system officials are well protected by external government agency, guys. I've been doing this for a long time, and obviously these are individual employees placed in high-ranking departments to do so. Okay, see that? I told you. And they're very slick at what they do. Okay, the dollar store owner did not sell his business to no one. He just passed it on to his family to avoid the paper trail. That's it. And obviously, creating family conflict, waiting for my ex-wife to return back from the laundry room, we uploaded her conversation that took place between the dollar store owner and my ex-wife. And the dollar store owner did not want to be on video, and we were able to capture him leaving back, okay? He's not going back to his native country. He's going to be right here, opening up another dollar store, most likely clear, pretty close to this area, a designated area for crime activity here in Tennessee, okay? Get involved. It is worth your time and effort, and that's the reason for all of this, of course. And this is exactly what Tennessee officials are depending on. The door is closed. But we were able to capture this information on video right here. Okay? Okay? That's it. Alright, so that's what we got, guys. Spilled milk. Okay? That's all we got. Not much we can do. We're gonna have to chill. Bada bing, bada boom. And that's it, okay? We're gonna have to chill. That, okay? That's it. That's all we gotta do. Waiting. Okay, and we got everything we needed here. That's it. We got what we needed. Ex-wife should be arriving shortly. It's time to get the heck out of Dodge. Alright guys, that's it for me. 4:49 p.m., June 3rd, 2026. Wednesday. Ex-wife should be arriving soon, guys. We do not want to rock the boat. That's it. The party is over. That's it, guys. That is it. We tried. That's it. It's time to get the heck out of that. Oh, we got a brain attack. I told you, that's a confirmation that I was right. They were waiting. They were waiting for my ex-wife. See that? I told you. They just shocked my brain. And obviously, they're not too happy at all. That's a shame. What a small world. Okay, so we did get a lot of information here. Okay? The best thing this criminal organization can do is make your enemies your best friend. That's right. It's the best thing, guys. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for yourself. Do it for your organization. If you really have business savvy, I'm not getting paid anything, guys. I'm not getting paid anything here. I'm doing this because I can and I care and I want to make a difference. But I got needs too. But I got needs too. Okay? Something to think about. Okay? This is your livelihood, guys. You gotta be smarter than that. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, guys. There's no ill intent here, okay? I'm just a public servant. Don't be mad at me. Be mad at the game, not the play. Oh. Public service. Oh, you don't like it. Well, that's on you. That's on you. You want to go that path? Go ahead. Go ahead. You want to go that path? Go ahead. Okay? Something to think about, guys. Really, guys. Taking down the cardboard from the window. Remember, there's no police officers in the area because they're waiting for me. And obviously, I am removing the cardboard. And that's it. Oh, we got the broadline harassment. Poor saps. Simon's winding down. Simon's winding down, guys. I gotta tell you. Simon's winding down. Here we go. Okay, time is winding down. We are waiting. Okay. I have removed a lot of the items from the window. The kitchen, here's the bright light harassment right here, see that? The kitchen I removed, I just have that, okay? But, that's pretty much it right there, see that? Right there. That's it, okay? The cardboard has been removed. And remember, they are waiting for my ex-wife to arrive, okay? So that is the planned attack. And we have the Dollar Store owner leaving. Even though he told my ex-wife, he's leaving right away to his native country, Iraq. Okay, that's her statement. He's still here. He lied to her. He lied to her, guys. He's supposed to be in his native country by now. He's not. He's not. You're gonna get caught up. You're gonna get caught up. That's why it's not good to play with people's emotions, okay? Especially a female's feelings. She's gonna think now differently. She's gonna think, why did the dollar store owner lie to me? Okay? Remember, she's gonna be thinking that females take stuff very, very, very to heart. To heart. You're gonna see something wrong. You're gonna see that. That's the worst thing you can do is lie to a female. That's the worst thing you guys can do. Stay with a female's emotion, you asking for it. Okay, so I guess that's it. I don't see no other movement. Obviously, Homeowner Martinez is making periodic deliveries with her partner in crime, and her vehicle remains there. All right, that's it for us, guys. Ex-wife should be arriving shortly, guys. Nothing we can do. 4:56 p.m., June 3rd, 2026. That's it. Okay, moving on. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. Don't forget, Internal Revenue Services and Child Protective Services. And that's pretty much it, guys. Please share our information. This is history in the making. Ex-wife is leaving to Mexico soon. She is retiring. And without a victim such as I, you will not be able to open up a federal case of this kind. Think about it. You can follow these individuals. You can record the public meetings between the police officers and obviously everything that's going on. Upload it on your own. Do not contact me. Upload it on your own. And I should be able to pick it up as well and share it right after you. Okay? I'm not solo here. I'm trying to gain momentum, and I want to share this information with everyone so we can all work together and be part of history, guys. Okay? This is a big thing. Okay? This is a big thing. I am behind enemy lines. Plenty of physical contacts. There we go. That was the owner. The Candyman arriving quickly on command signal. Obviously, always carrying bags left and right with narcotics, okay? That is part of the game of manipulation. And he is parked away from camera view. Plenty of parking here, guys, okay? Look, the Candyman can park here, across the street, but obviously he is parked all the way by Board of Education, okay? And he just went inside his resident on command signal while I was focused away. That's the reason he didn't even check the mailbox. Remember, he has broken routine. He usually arrives and takes the time to check the mail. Not this time. He went straight inside the basement. On video. All right. 4:58 p.m., June 3rd, 2026, Wednesday. I'm out of here, guys. Ex-wife should be arriving shortly.